Good morning, good morning. What's up, guys? Happy Thursday, day after Christmas. One of my favorite days because Christmas, Christmas is gone. So anyway, guys, I did have a great Christmas. Had my parents, my sister, my nephew over, and just enjoyed my own family. And I'm just going to be off to after New Year's. So with that being said, guys, I want to discuss a few things, especially as us as small entrepreneurs. I made a quote yesterday. I said, 2025 is going to be a year, okay? It's going to be a year of not surviving, okay, but thriving. And I know that feeling of just always being in survival mode. As long as I get my bills paid, as long as I have enough, as long as I can keep food on the table. But guys, to me, I think life is so much more than just surviving. You see what I'm saying? I think life is so much more than just keeping food on the table. And I have to give a very big um, contribute to my wife, because my wife actually helped me break that mindset. Because I used to be that way. I just wanted enough. See what I'm saying? I just want, as long as my bills pay, I'm happy. But once she helped me understand that, first of all, it's more than just me now. See what I'm saying? And I have a family. I have responsibilities, and I just can't just think of my way and just put that on them, because they want more. They want to enjoy life. They want to see things, and they want to, enjoy some of the finer things of life. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, because why? That's why those things are available, right? And even in business, man, just myself putting myself out there, it's more than just about me. And this is why I continue to help and motivate and inspire so many people across the world, because you realize that you have something to offer. And you are going to have those individuals, like for example, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday morning. This guy, you could just tell those guys who are just, some people are just losers. I just hate to say it, guys. You have the opposite. You have winners, and the opposite of winners are losers. And you have some people who are just losers, and they just, one thing I realize, what a loser makes the most is an excuse. Losers love to make excuses, because I used to be a loser myself, always making excuses. And I remember, guys, I post in these groups. I post in, my Cleaners Connect group. And, you try to help these guys. And I put up a post the day before saying that if you want to find ways to be more profitable in your business, look for high. Listen to what I said. I said high ticket service. And this guy, he's a loser. He comes in and said, "Oh, well, everybody doesn't have hardwood floors in their area." I never said hardwood floors. I said high ticket services, and there are so many options of a high ticket service, right? And even sometimes, guys, you might even have to change professions. You might have to change industries, right? Because I've seen a lot of guys do this. But those are the guys that they'll continue to look for an excuse, okay? It's more than just hardwood floors in this world, in this country, right? So many more ways to be more profitable and make more money. And then the guy, he says, I told him, I said, stop thinking like a loser. And I basically triggered him, because I tell people things that they need to hear, but they don't want to hear. All right. And he goes, "Well, I feel sorry for your students because you're scamming your students." When he said that, guys, I didn't even go back and forth with them. Keep them out my group, block. Because first of all, you're not going to speak down, on something that's way far from the truth. I have students, people who lives I have changed so much. I mean, like, just so much. And I know this because I see it and I also hear it. Okay. And my students also promote that for me. This is why a lot of times I don't even have to promote myself, because my students do it for me. So when someone speaks that way about you, in a negative way, of you doing something that you totally don't do, just block them, especially on social media. But with that being said, guys, man, is you don't want to go into 2025 with the same mindset, the same mind frame, because what's going to happen is that it's so simple. You continue to do the same things that you was doing yesterday, you're going to get the same results tomorrow. All right. and it's no way around it. So in 2025, guys, a lot of us, and including myself, I always make yearly goals, and guess what? All my yearly goals that I made for this year, I accomplished all those goals, right? So with that being said, man, is guys, don't let 2025 be a year of the same repeat, and especially if you're not where you want to be. Now, a lot of time, and that's what goals are for. Goals are to position you to be in different parts of your life and your business, so you can be there. Now, once you get there, you can relax and you can, what I call put it on cruise control. But if you're not where you want to be, guys, you have to switch it up. You have, and what it is, a lot of us, we get comfortable, okay? We get content, and also we are afraid of change. We're afraid of change because we get so used to doing something over and over and over. But when it's really time to change, and I know from first experience, I know how it feels to make a dramatic change in your life. But I'm telling you guys, you'll never know until you make the change. And one of the things you want to always think about is the regrets. How many times have you heard somebody say, man, I wish I would have did this when I was younger. Man, I wish I would have did this when I had the opportunity. And, I used to hear this so much. Man, I wish I was your age again. And that sends a signal to me like, Courtney, if you really want to make change, if you really want your life to be where you want it to be, you have to move in action. And with that being said, guys, you can't be afraid. You can't be afraid for risk. You can't be afraid of investing. You can't be afraid of letting certain things go. Like, for example, I have people all the time. I mean, all the time, every week, they'll reach out to me about wood floor teaching, right? And obviously, they have interest in it because they're reaching out. You're not going to reach out with something that you don't have interest in. But as soon as a dollar is put behind it, then it's like it shuts them down. And I'm like, wow, people are so afraid of investing. They're so afraid of investing in themselves where they will let something so simple of a amount. And guys, come on, this ain't life changing money either, okay? But they'll let something so simple of money hinder them. And then, instead of, because of me, if I want to invest in myself in a way it's going to require money, I'm not going to let especially I know if it's something that can help me. Even if I don't have the money, you know what I'll say? Okay, well, once I get the money, I'll get back with you. Okay, well, let me, get my money up and I'll call you back. So, whatever. But it's crazy how people will reach out to me, and as soon as you start talking about money, it's like they completely shut down. Like, wow. And then I'm sitting here thinking, like, I looked at the change that I made in my life when I had to invest money. I'm looking at, like, one of my students sent me 2 days ago when I put that post up about high ticket services. And my student, he used to be a carpet cleaner full time, just like me. And don't you know, he switched up from carpet cleaning to wood floor maintenance. The second year, the first year when he carpet cleaning, he did like 80,000. The next year in wood floor maintenance, he did $240,000. He tripled his income and doing less work. But guess what, guys? He had to invest in himself. He didn't let this he didn't let this scare him away. And that's what it is. A lot of us, we allow things to scare us away. But then when time goes by, we then live in regret because we'll say, man, I should have did that. And I'll tell you guys, man, certain opportunities don't always come. So I just wanted something to think about. So 2025, guys, let this be a year of really standing your ground when it comes to making change. Because if you don't make change and you continue to do the same thing over and over, you're going to get the same results. It's that simple. And especially if you're not where you want to be, make the change. I'm telling you, you will not regret it.